Hi, this is Tushar Vashisht. I'm the co-founder and CEO of HealthifyMe, India's largest digital health company today. We are on a mission to healthify 1 billion people. I think unicorn, soonicorn, all these are just labels at the end of the day. These are good achievements from a valuation standpoint, but really what matters is, I think revenues and consumer traction and building a profitable business. We've never really sort of aimed at being a unicorn when we started this firm. While the market keeps labeling and keeps guessing, I'm sure we'll be one soon at some point. But our vision and our mission is to healthify 1 billion people. It's not necessarily to build a company that's $1 billion. We stay focused on our mission. The reason we decided to do it is because, if left unchecked, human population would hit 3 billion people who are obese, overweight, or have metabolic syndrome by the end of this decade. That'll be 10x the number of people who will be malnourished. And the future of our civilization, of humanity, this century, is going to really be coming down to how well we can manage our metabolic syndrome. Do we end up being a species that lives long and lives healthier and have a productive life, or one that succumbs to diabetes, hypertension, cholesterol, PCOS, and thyroid at our most productive ages? And that's why the mission to healthify 1 billion people. Now, of course, we've gone through our own journey, or rather evolution in that process. We were the first ones to create a calorie counter, a nutrition tracker 10 years ago. And that was our first step in creating behavior change. As a second step, we realized that to accelerate behavior change, we could add coaches, nutritionists and trainers who add the layer of accountability and motivation. But unfortunately, there are only about 1 lakh odd nutritionists and trainers. And there are about 1 billion people to be healthified. So you can't do that effectively unless you're able to scale with technology. So we use a lot of artificial intelligence to be able to both bring the cost down and to create AI-based service models that can operate effective behavior change at a fraction of the cost. Now, all of that was 1.0. And recently we have embarked on 2.0. Now you can understand with your glucose monitor how your glucose levels are. You can look at your nutrition tract and you can understand what foods gave you what macros and micros. You can understand from the smart scale how your weight is moving, and a coach who's always there to motivate you. And I think our core USP has been that we've always used AI to create offerings at a disruptive price point, whether it is hardware today or it was human coaching earlier. That's been our journey. Look, I think from a global expansion standpoint, we are not going slow. In fact, we're continuing to accelerate. I think step 1 is to have a strong exec team. Step 2 is to do local pilots and product launches. I'm actually very confident and very excited about what Pro can deliver in these markets, because with the CGM, smart scale, metabolic health, coaches, and nutrition tracking, this comprehensive solution simply doesn't exist. And it does not exist at the price point that we are at. So, for us, we're able to offer this entire gamut of products and services combined at a cost that is, between $50 and $60 a month in India, and certainly less than $100 even in the US. I don't think our mission to healthify 1 billion will be done in 2024. That will certainly take a good 5-10 years. There is a possibility of us going public in a couple of years as markets come back and as India becomes profitable and as we hit the $100 million threshold. And the rest we'll see. We've had the privilege of being here for a while, and hopefully we'll be here for a while as well. I think the golden rule is you gotta keep having fun. while you're at it, and enjoy it. The journey is the destination, and as long as one is enjoying the process of building, growing, innovating, the highs and the lows, I think of it like a video game. If you remember playing Mario back in the day, or one of them, right? It's like this, you kind of get powered up and you kind of suddenly have a dragon to fight, and then something else happens. And as long as you find that adventurous and engaging, you should continue doing it. If it gets burdensome, or if it gets difficult, or it gets stressful for too long a time, I don't think it's worth it. And I think maybe it's a state of mind as well. But I think it's very important. In our journey, we've run out of money before. We've also had the privileges of having a lot of capital at our disposal. We were probably too early to start in our space, to be all frank with you, but we've also seen heavy growth in the last several years. And each phase has its own joy and its own privileges. I can just say that I've enjoyed thoroughly each year of building Healthify, and I look forward to the next 10. So to all the entrepreneurs out there, hang in there and keep having fun. That's all I would say, and keep innovating and disrupting. The journey literally is the destination.